but I'm on YouTube.
Hello, you guys. Getting ready. Happy Father's Day.
Microphone. Yeah, what's up? This is Bmore podcast and the host Rome.
He always forget to say be more open, y'all.
Oh, Bmore open podcast. I know. Episode 9. I know that.
Number 9. We moving up.
9. So yeah, we were ready to start this. Happy Father's Day to everybody.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh, that. Yeah, happy Father's Day to everybody. This episode is like a Father's Day special edition type show. Shout out to everybody that joined us on Instagram. We're on Instagram at Be More Open Podcast. We're on Facebook Live, Be More Open Podcast. And we're on YouTube, Be More Open Podcast. I gotta adjust the camera back there real quick.
Take your time. Y'all, today we just freestyling it today. You know, anybody want to call in, give any Father's Day shout outs, or have any stories they want to share about their dads or any Father's Day, their kids' fathers, whatever the case may be. And I'm looking around because we got about 4 or 5 cameras in here, y'all. Y'all can call us up, and if y'all don't remember the number because I did a chance to post it, it's 410-500-2754.
Yeah. So, for real. Like I said, shout out to all the fathers out there that's really the fathers that's in the kids.
You know
what I'm saying? That's in the kids because you got a lot of fathers out there that's not for circumstances and reasons, don't know. You know what I'm saying? Some of them might be because them and the spouse don't get together. I mean, get along, or you know what I'm saying? That's what I don't really like.
Can I step in and say something about that before you go on? While you're right there in that part, I really think that too is really sad for a lot of mothers out there. Not trying to down anybody, but I feel like when you have a child by someone and you and that guy may not be get together, y'all may not, for whatever reason, you may hate his guts. Like you may want him dead. Like you may hate him that much. But that child, that's something y'all had together. That's going to hurt the child in the long run. With you trying to keep the child away, like I've never understood that. I never understood that. That's not fair to the child at all, and I think that's very selfish to try and keep the kids away from their father, because I feel like a father is something a very important part of a child's life. We're trying to get this mic together, y'all.
Yeah, I'm about all these cool. But yeah, this because I like went through that a little bit with my oldest son. You know what I'm saying? Me and my mother, we wasn't getting along. But, you know, I guess first of the relationship, we was like still feelings and stuff like that.
Right.
So it was like a lot of bitter stuff, but we allowed that to get in the way of parenting our kids. You know what I'm saying? And it got to a point where the kids started manipulating the situation.
Right.
Because he wasn't communicating. So, you know, that's something that I think I made a bad mistake by, you know, really. I would talk to my son about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to talk to your kids about what personal stuff that's going on with you and everything like that. So I like really kind of regret that. You know? I
feel like certain things that you shouldn't, you know, put your kids in, let your kids get involved in as far as, you know, arguing and beefing and different things. But as far as something like that, I don't think that's nothing wrong with you, you know, sitting down and explaining to your son what's going on and look, this is why this is going on, this is why. I don't think nothing's wrong with that at all, because a lot of times the children don't know. You know, they one-sided. They only know what mom is feeding into them. They really don't know. And a lot of mothers do put a lot of negativity into their kids' brains about their fathers when their fathers aren't around. So if you got the opportunity to communicate with your son and let him know what's going on, I think that's what's up. Let him know. Don't regret that at all.
Yeah. But I put it like this, I'm gonna be real. I was low on my vengeance side. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of ill stuff to say, but like I said, that was a mistake, because at the bottom line, at the end of it, my son told me, like, Daddy, that's my mother. Regardless if you my father.
See, I don't mean like, I don't know what's with all it.
You know what I'm saying?
Certain things where he probably was mad.
Yeah, I was mad. So, you know what I'm saying? So he rectified it and was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you were saying, like, if the mother would talk bad about me, and I talk bad about the mother, and he strictly told me, like, yo, you my father. you know what I'm saying, she can't say nothing, you know, bad about you, and that's my mother. You shouldn't say nothing, you know what I'm saying, ill about her. So, you know what I'm saying? So there was a learning process. I was young, you know what I'm saying, and realized, you know what I'm saying, young for I was young for her. And for real, Father's Day really meant something to me when I became a father. Because I didn't have a father, you know, well, had a father, but a father wasn't in my life. You know what I'm saying? So Father's Day really didn't mean nothing to me until I became a father. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, now I really celebrate it, you know. Well, not really. Because I do it every day.
You do it every day, 365, right? But I think this is the extra day. You know, I hear a lot of guys saying, I'm a father 365, but I think with this being a holiday, just that extra day that you take that time to, we're gonna really, really show y'all, which, you know, they don't. You know, Mother's Day like a big holiday.
Yeah.
Like one of the biggest holidays. And unfortunately for Father's Days is like, I bet y'all call a restaurant right now, you can make reservations anywhere.
Yeah,
you know, it's no hold ups, nothing, you know, no lines, the store is not crowded, the car store is not a wreck, and that's really sad.
Because I guess too, you got a bad name from a lot of you just abandoning that job. You know what I'm saying? Not being around in the kids' lives, and you know what I'm saying, and other things. You know what I'm saying? The government, and you know, it can go into a whole lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I guess the what's that? When you say the frame of a person or something, you know what I'm saying? You know, especially in the black community. You know,
about fathers.
Yeah, you know,
the stigma on it.
Yeah, the stigma, you know what I'm saying? They always want to, you know, discredit black men anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? So when a couple of them do something ill, it falls on all of them.
And you know what? A lot of them, what I've been noticing the past couple of years, more fathers have their kids down than the mothers. Yeah. Like fathers are really stepping up out there. Like they really stepping up, and I love that. Like to me, that's eternal. I love to see men taking care of their children.
Yeah. And see that, and that was the thing too we was talking about on the show yesterday. It was like how like mothers are shadow on Father's Day. I'm the mother and the father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then like what you said, you got dudes that's the mother and the father, but they don't shine.
They don't do that on Mother's Day. Right.
You know right. So they let them have it.
And I felt like, not that I kind of wanted to do that, because I never thought that, like I said, you know, I've been married for 17 years and with my kids for over 24 years. Mm-hmm. And nobody could have ever told me today, like I would be a single mother. Yeah. Like no one would have ever. And not only that, he was raised, his parents, you know, was married for over 30 years. His my mother-in-law passed away. Yeah. And you would think that he had that good upbringing, you know, we're going to have that family structure. And it's like, you know, not to get too much about this, but I'm a single parent. I'm a single parent today. Ain't nobody could have never. And I wanted to go in and be like, oh, I'm the father. Yeah. I'm not going to do that. Yeah. I'm not going to do that at all. I'm not.
But you know what? That's like what you were just saying, like how people raised and everything. You know what you're supposed to do, and it's the individual.
It's the individual.
It's the individual. You know, like that old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I guess, had their reasons. You know why they don't want to be in kids' life, but I couldn't have a part of me walking around this world and not being a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Not being a part of it, or, you know, influence and whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I guess leave the choice up to the child when they get to know you and they don't want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? That's their choice, but you know what I'm saying? Just not the house. Bluntly, don't deal with your child at all. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, anyway, I say females or men, you know what I'm saying? But my opinion, you know what I'm saying, I think raising a female child is real hard.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just saying, though, that's just my opinion because, you know, I don't know. It's just.
I can say you might be right about that now that I think about it, because it seemed like and most of my friends have sons and don't have daughters. Well, no, because one of my good friends has 2 daughters as well, but they're younger. But yeah, it seems like the boys are more chill, laid back. With girls, you got they want to run their mouth, they want to talk back, they want to be grown. They get to the sassy part when they're smelling themselves, and it's just too much. Chasing the boys. We the ones got to deal with them being pregnant. Y'all ain't got to deal with them.
Yeah. What is it? Mama's baby, probably maybe something like that.
Well, what did that got to do with that?
No, I'm just saying though, like a lot of people be like, you know what I'm saying, like when a female has a baby, that's her baby. You know what I'm saying? And like a dude, whatever, everybody always had that. That's probably not his kid.
Oh my God.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
me and my friends talk about that all the time. In like a two-part way. One is like the mothers that have sons. Mothers that have sons, when they get a girl pregnant or whatever, or they come back and like, oh, I got somebody, I got baby in the way. It's making sure that's your baby. You didn't go get it out. But the mothers or the fathers not doing that to the mother. Like it's just, I don't know.
But that's the case. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it be, because like I guess my first son, my mother was like, are you sure? She said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Are you sure that's your kid?
See, your mother's with them sons terrible.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So that was the whole thing. But that my sister had kid, you know what I'm saying? That was her kid. You know what I'm saying?
Well, of course, because we carrying it, but it's like she ain't come, we ain't going to, is you sure that's your baby mama?
Well, was it? I don't know.
But that's funny. That's true.
But that's how it was. My mama was like really questioning. So even my youngest boy, the same thing. Are you sure? You know what I'm saying? That's what she came to me. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, cause I embracing my kid came like down the road. It wasn't like she was real. You know what I'm saying? And like she was really like
all a lot of families. I'm not gonna say all, but it seems like it seems like it seems like that in all families with the children, like with the son of the family kids versus the daughter's children.
Yeah.
It's like the way that the grandparents or whatever, carry it is you can just tell the difference.
They like sit back. Wait, hold on, let me say.
There is y'all. And don't forget, y'all, if y'all want to call up, y'all want to shout any thoughts out, y'all got any stories y'all want to share, just anything y'all want to tell my great co-host, happy Father's Day, anything, y'all call us up, 410-500-2754. Y'all want me to say hello? There we go. Y'all know I like to sing. Anybody that knows me. And if y'all see me keep like always, I lay my head down, it's because we're not close to none of the cameras or the boards where we can see if anyone's commenting or whatever. So I'll be checking this just to see what people saying and things like that.
Yeah, my bad. I'm ordering all new quick cables, so we're gonna be going like that. Oh man, that's my mama Pam.
Hey Pam.
Yeah.
What she say?
Happy Father's Day. Thank you.
You could have called up and said Happy Father's Day. Y'all scared of the line? 410-500-2754.
Yeah. But like I was saying, like Father's Day just became, when I became a father. But like growing up, I am a father. You know what I'm saying? I grew up I was raised a housing project that was out on Pulaski Highway. And
shout out Housing Ridge.
A lot of dudes didn't have fathers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of wasn't fathers in the household. It was a lot of single mother, families and stuff. They had brothers and stuff. But when dudes, fathers used to come through and get them, or some of them that had them in the household, you know what I'm saying? It was just like it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? It's like, had that male influence. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that growing up. And that's a big thing I think fathers need to be in the kids' life. It's like really to guide them through obstacles, through, stuff that maybe they struggle with. And it's still the stuff that's going on today. You know what I'm saying?
And me, myself, like it was the opposite for me. And I think that's what made me the person that I am today, honestly, because I was a daddy's girl.
Okay.
And I had a great father. And unfortunately, my father passed away when I was 13 years old. Mm-hmm. And I loved him, like with every beat in my body. And I was a daddy's girl, and he was there. Yeah. Like I don't have one bad thing that I could ever say. Like I don't have one bad memory of my father at all. Okay. And I just feel like, especially in daughters' lives, that makes a difference. Your father being there for your daughters. I mean, your sons too. But I think it's really, really impactful to be there for your daughters. Like that's what killed. Don't want to get into that story, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Like I just feel like it really makes a big difference with me having my father there, like, and he spent time with us. I just remember everything he used to do for our birthdays, every age we turned. He used to give us a call with all the money in it, and we grew up down Lafayette Projects. So Hollywood Ridge. And hey Mustafa, I see you in the building. Happy Father's Day. He's a great father as well, always showing us support.
Yeah. And see, and that's the thing about it. Like I didn't grow up in like that, a household like that, and it's like my wife. Her and her father was real tight, and her mother and father, you know what I'm saying? you know what I'm saying, support my wife always, you know what I'm saying, together. They not together, but they still, you know what I'm saying, support their kids and stuff, you know, and I think that's a real, you know, good thing that people, you know, need to do regardless of their differences or how they feel about the other. They need to really be, you know, parents and be there for the kids, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and I guess get along, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of, you know, the relationship, you know, for the kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of the comments that other people were saying,
Oh,
like, that's really down some a little bit.
Oh,
But that's true.
oh, dang, I didn't see all these.
Y'all can call in and chat with us too if y'all like. Y'all always comment. We not close to the soundboard, so that's why again I keep leaning my head down because I'm looking at the phone.
Thanks, Shiz. Shiz, I need follow it. Stop her.
Hello, Siobhan.
Okay. Stop said every daughter definitely needs that father.
Straight up, they do. Like that made a big difference in my life. I'm telling you, I feel like that's why I am. And once my father passed, you know, my grandfather picked up the pieces. He was always there too, but he always was there, like everything. Like he was there.
And you know, I understand. Like it's like I guess the fathers and the daughter, like really, a female can get the idea of how man should be.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Man should
He's
be.
He's a first prime example of what a man she should be looking for. A man.
Yeah,
exactly.
And you know what they say? That's the same thing. Like a dude with a female,
with his mother.
Is their mother, because it's funny. Like my wife was like my mother, and like out of all the other females that I ever dealt with or whatever, my wife was the only one my mother liked.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Before she passed, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy.
Special.
You know, and that was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because like when we talk about with the daddy word,
like I was gonna stop and ask you, so do you call her mommy now?
Because you know what I'm saying, it's like the same thing with the word, you know what I'm saying? It's like you find somebody like your mother, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, oh, you know, you need thinking in your mind, but it's just like I guess you was raised by this, by this woman, and it's like you said, it's the example of how, you know what I'm saying, you want, but you know what I'm saying, it's a flip side to it too. Because if the person wasn't a good parent or a good mother or father, you know what I'm saying,
like
it's showing you don't want.
Right, right. And that's just like, I feel like a lot of mothers that have sons, I just feel like there's certain things that they shouldn't do, or, on the bad side of it, certain things that y'all shouldn't do, and even allow your sons to do. Like, even when I see a lot of women that have sons that allow their boys rather, to disrespect women. Why not check him? That's not cute. That's not funny at all. Check him. You wouldn't want him disrespecting you, would you? So, instill that in him. And if they want to, nowadays, just people in our generation, they so want their boys, girls too, because nowadays the girls harder than the boys. Yeah. But they want their kids to be so hard and so gangster. And that's not so cool all the time. You're not going to get far.
But we was talking like on the prior show before, it was like a lot of people watch their parents be raised up in like abusive relationships, or you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and that affects the kids, you know what I'm saying, and the kids think, well, that's how you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, interact,
right.
You know what I'm saying, so it's a lot of things, but I understand what you're saying, because some of them just nasty like that, you know what I'm saying, and like you said, if you see that, you need to correct that, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know, it's just funny with people, it's just, individuals, it's just funny.
So do you have any great stories with you and your kids, with your sons for Father's Day? Well, it's all about y'all today.
Well, I know really with my sons and stuff, I just like to trip and just have fun. You know what I'm saying? And really try to show my kids different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Experience like I think we talked about one time before, is like I spend all this money on them, but just spending time with them seems like that's more impressionable, and they remember that and cherish that more than the expensive stuff that I may buy.
Actually, I made that very clear to my kids' father. It's not even about financial. Even if you don't have the money, spend that time, because that's what they're gonna remember more than you buying them this, that, and third, or throwing them a couple dollars here and there. That don't mean anything at the end of the day.
Shirley said my dad passed this year. Will be 13 years, and he was a good father. If it wasn't for him, I definitely wouldn't be here. And I'm not saying that because he got my mom pregnant with her. That's true, but you know what? That's the same thing with my father. He wasn't in my life, but I'm glad he busted that nut. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad he did. I'm glad my mama listened to that dumb shit and they
But
want to
you
have
can tell
it.
Siobhan had a great father too, because she's a great woman.
Yeah, yeah.
She got great just morals and etiquette, and we that's why we so attached, because we kind of like, we have the same. Just we principles. We have principles. We have etiquette. We have morals, and you can tell certain people that have been raised by their father or who have had their father in their lives versus women who haven't had their fathers around.
Yeah, yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, for real. It's just funny how, what I'm saying, how times and everything change now. You know what I'm saying? It's, I don't know. This world is.
It is.
This world is a trip, man. This world is a trip. But that's the only thing I really like. Like spending time with my son, especially my youngest boy. We go to the movies a lot. So you know what I'm saying. So that's how we interact with that. Or I take him to the basketball court. Or sometimes by me being a photographer, we might walk around, take pictures and stuff like that. But I haven't really done it in a while because my schedule, my work schedule, and like trying to do these shows and stuff like that and everything, But I'm trying to make time because I'm ready to go on vacation, so I'm make my time. Spend with them. But I think that's the most important, though. Spend time with your kids. And then so you ain't got to buy them nothing. It ain't all about materialistic stuff. Oh, we got somebody calling in right now. Hold on. Oh, I got it. Hello? Oh, thank you.
Hi, Miranda.
Hello. Who are you?
This is your sister.
Who?
What you mean, who?
I don't know.
You still feeling?
I'm sorry. Why would she do that? Are you really trying to call here and start trouble? That's Wesley's mother. That's my other big sister. Okay. She want to call and embarrass me today, y'all, but it's cool. Trust me, I'll get her back.
No, that's not what it was.
I'll get her back.
I never had a relationship with my father.
Okay.
My mother raised me. My mother, my aunt, my grandmother, and my aunt. And today I called my father and said happy Father's Day to him. And for the first time of the 44 years I've been on this earth, he told me he loved me back.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Wow. How did that make you feel, though?
It made me feel different because of the feelings I harbor towards him. Like when he used to come get me when I was younger, and he'd take me over his house, and then he disappeared, and I'm with my little brother and his sister and his wife. We never bonded. We never had no type of dealings, and I felt like if I had been a boy, we would have had a better relationship.
Right.
But he did a lot of things for my children, especially my son.
Mm-hmm.
When I had my son is his firstborn grandchild. He did so much for my son. And I think he felt like doing what he did with my son was making up for our relationship, but I told him it wasn't. That's your grandchild. I'm your child.
Right. Right.
But in a simple manner, I tell you all the time when I talk to my father, as he answers the phone, I say, hey, Abby, how you doing?
Right. You do.
We had that humor with us, but my father is a cancer like me and my mother.
And that humor is a defense mechanism.
For him to express stuff. Like, I'm stubborn, Miranda. I keep a lot of stuff balled up.
Right.
And I let it boil up, and then when I do let it out,
and then you want to explode and kill a bird. Yeah, she turns into like one of those. What's those bombs that be killing? The name of that one that they dropping. The one that they dropped. No, over in Afghanistan.
Okay.
Yeah, she turned into one of those.
My dad, he's sick now. Some years ago, he found out he needed a kidney. And he called me, and I couldn't get it to him because I found out I was diabetic. So my little brother stopped past to see me yesterday, and he gave me an update on my dad, which they found a kidney for him.
Okay.
Oh, that's a blessing. Thank God.
But he can't get it.
Why?
Because when they did the pre-op Friday, they had to stop the pre-op because some valves in his heart are bad, and they can't put you under anesthesia with problems with your heart. So I called him today, and I let him know that I need. And he said, I'm surprised I still exist. I said, now you finally listen.
Wow.
It hurt to treat my dad that way.
Wow.
But I had to in order for him to understand how I feel and where I'm coming from. But I always remember at the end of the day, you only get one set of parents.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And my mom is gone, and I just had my dad left. And I love my father.
And guess what? And life is short. There's nothing wrong with you loving your father. And you love your father and you be there for him and you be a bigger person. And you're gonna make me cry. But you be a bigger person and you love him and you love on him and you love on him and you love on him the most that you can until he is gone. And you know, y'all had your differences in the past or whatever the case may be, but you know, he's back in your life for a reason. Whether it's because of, you know, you found out him being sick, that's what made you call, but it's something that made that happen for you to make that call. There's a reason why your brother just stopped past there and told you what's going on, because he probably really do need you. He probably really need you. So you be the bigger person. You be the bigger person and you be there and you love him because you just said it, you love him. So you show him that you love him. And you love him unconditionally.
I told him I'll be down there next month with birthday.
That's
and
right.
I told him to keep me posted because if they gotta cut and see my father for his heart, I don't want to be here in Baltimore. I want to be in Virginia where he is when they're doing it.
I understand. I would feel the same way. You know, no matter what, like you said, you only get one set of parents. You only get one. You only get one mom. You only get one dad. And that's why I try my best. My father's gone to be here for mommy the best that I can. I don't care no matter what. No matter what.
Right.
No matter what I got to do, no matter what. I'm going to make it my business to make sure I'm there for her any way that I can be there for her.
Right. I understand because, you know, with mommy, it's like real touchy. You know, I lost my mother and mommy stepped up for me.
Right.
Even though, you know, she stepped up, played a big part in my life. But you go get your kids and you leave them with your girlfriend or your wife and you go out in the street, don't do that. Because eventually it's going to take a toll on that child or those children and they're going to lash out at you when they get older, like I did with my father. I'm a girl, and like you said, Orlando, daddy's a little girl.
Yeah,
I never hold that.
Absolutely.
You know who my daddy is?
Oh.
He was on your show. That's who my daddy is. That's who put me out of there.
I feel you. You know, Monique said the same thing. I was going to tell Rome that when he was saying about his wife. And that's what she was saying. That's why she called her husband daddy. Because not only is he raising her, he's helping build her back up, you know, to the woman that she is. And I understand that. So I feel you on that, Butter.
Just stay close to your kids, fellas. They need you more than y'all think they do.
Absolutely.
I got one son. And you know how I am about Wesley.
Yes, we do.
I don't play about that boy there. That's my little man. And I don't ever want to see him treat a female or any female out here like that for the person. Because you wouldn't want it done to your sister. So be a father to your children, especially them boys, because we're losing these males here in the street. Not just to regular violence, to the police as well. Stay with your kids.
Yeah.
Treat your kids. Let them know you love them. That's all I got to say.
Thank you so much, Butter. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day, home. I'll see you later, bro.
Have a good day, okay?
Thank you for calling that. Yeah, that's a lot of truth. Like you talking about, be in your kid's life. You know what I'm saying? Be that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, another thing too, like for example, like really been in my kids' life. Like me and my kids, my little league wasn't going along, whatever. She was dating somebody else or whatever like that. And it was a point that she was trying to make my son call our boyfriend dad.
That's a no-no.
You know what I'm saying? But he said I couldn't do that because I know who my father is. And that was by me being in his life, you know what I'm saying, being parent in his life. You know what I'm saying? If you not put that, put that mark in your kid's life, been in your kid's life, then,
where they know there's nobody that can replace you.
Replace you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because I have seen that in some, where some dudes had stepped up or the parent didn't deal with the other parent and the kid started calling the dude dad. You know what I'm saying? Even though it wasn't his daddy or nothing like that, because he really didn't know his father. and the mother never really like apparently, like this is your father, and saying like that, and he's calling this other man daddy. And
I
then,
don't agree with that.
I don't even,
I
because
don't understand
you
that.
got a lot of, I done seen that a lot of relationships.
Oh, I did too.
That mess kids up, you know what I'm saying? So if they had multiple partners throughout years, their kids calling all these different people daddy.
I've seen it. I've seen it. I'm telling you. I've seen it.
Yeah.
And that's something I would never do. No matter how much I despise or anything that I'm not dealing with my kid's father or whatever, I would never do that. I would never do that.
Yeah.
Never.
And I've seen that, and it's crazy, you know what I'm saying?
And I mean, I granted, let's just say if you was to get married, like say if you get married or whatever, and then your child grows up with, well, again, I guess that goes back to what you said about being in your child's life. Because I was going to say, like, what if you get married and that should become your stepchild? There's nothing wrong with them maybe calling a nickname, not daddy, but maybe, because I've seen kids call their stepfather. I've seen kids call their stepfather that even have relationships with their own father, another name, not daddy, but like you said, maybe like a pop, just something different or whatever.
Because it's crazy. Some people even had a better relationship with their step parents than a stepfather than they did with their actual father. You know what I'm saying? I heard people like, oh, he stepped up. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know too much about my father, but he stepped up. You know what I'm saying? And give, you know what I'm saying? So I guess that's the whole thing too. Men just stepping up and being there. You know what I'm saying? For
not
kids,
showing favoritism to your children just because you with one mother and not the other. Because I see that happen. I see a lot of men. They may be with this child mother, they got a baby together, but you're not with the other mother that you have kids with, and you shun them kids. That's not fair. Those kids gonna remember that. And y'all don't know, y'all get older at one day, so y'all gonna need them. Y'all gonna need them.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna need them.
You never know. You never know. And you right about that. I have seen that a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that a lot.
Women do that as well. They may not be with the other. Yes, I've seen several. Yes.
But treat kids different.
Yes, they may have multiple children by multiple different men, or just more than one, and it's just for say they're still with that man, but not with the other children's father.
Yeah.
They're treating that child different. I lie you not. I've seen that, and I see it to this day going on. In people's households. And that's crazy. I could never do that.
And you know what? I never like really, knew nobody do that. Only thing I seen that was in the movie Boys in the Hood. My Boys in the Hood. Ricky, she treated Ricky better than Dope Boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they had different fathers. Yeah.
See, I remember that. That was just okay last night.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So I see that was crazy though. You know what I'm saying? How can you treat your kids differently just because
wrong. People do it way more than you know. Way more than you know.
It's like my son's got two, different. I don't treat them no different. You know what I'm saying? Both of them. You know what I'm saying? I love both of them.
They still yours.
Yeah, they still mine. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, they're a part of me anyway. You know what I'm saying? So they're a part of me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get that. That's crazy. That you have favoritism in kids. You know what I'm saying? People
do it all the time, and not to go too much in my personal business. Like what we call be more open, so I don't have nothing to hide. Is what you were saying, a favoritism thing. And unfortunately, and when us growing up, my grandfather, he used to love him to death. Like I say, he's a part of the reason why I am who I am too today. Love him with my whole heart. But when we were younger, he used to like. It's me, my sister. Biologically, I have one sister, Nikki. So it was would be me, Nikki, my two brothers, and my grandfather used to come and pick us up. And when he would come pick us up, like, look, baby, wine, just water up. And she probably never knew that. She probably never knew neither that we looked at that in our minds. We never said anything out loud because again, we were really young. We would never see nothing, but my grandfather would never let her go. He would always tell her no, or it's not enough room when it's only a whole car and there's nobody in it but me and my two little brothers and we kids. Like, or he would just all the time. And until they got older, she started, they got closer. And it's more, I gotta say, because of her, she started, maybe coming around, showing them that love, and she don't really. How can I say it? Like she loved him, but at the same time, I know she feels a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? She feels a certain type of way because that's something that you never forget. She used to cry. My grandmother, helped raise us, and my grandmother used to be furious. Like one day she choked She choked my grandfather out. She came out to the car, no lie. I remember it like it was yesterday. She came and choked him out and everything because it wasn't fair.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't. And people don't know that really does play a big part and hurt people. That hurts your children.
That's a lasting effect because I'm like a strong believer in like a lot of stuff that probably like you was affected by a child and you didn't deal with them issues or whatever, you carry them into adulthood.
Right. And I think she do. And yeah, I'm sure she may be watching on that, but you know, I think you do. I think you do.
I know I do. I know it's a lot of stuff that, you know what I'm saying, that
and you harbor those feelings. But again, that's your therapy or whatever the case may be. Y'all need to talk about that stuff.
And that's what I'm serious about. I'm thinking about like doing, you know what I'm saying, once in my life is to see the therapist or something to talk because it's like a lot of stuff. I'll be like, yo, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I've been doing this for too long.
But you know, and that's what causes mental illness. People go through all these different things. We harbor all these feelings. We don't talk to anybody about it. We're ashamed of, you know, different things. And we hold them for years and years. And then, you know, crazy things happen. You start acting different. It changes who you are. You know, we need to get help, y'all. If you feel like something is wrong or you just been dealing with things or just you harboring feelings maybe towards your family or just anything, you know, you need to get it out. You need to talk about it.
And then and maybe some of the fact of not growing up with a father. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying, some people saying, well, you grown now, you know that, but no, that's the fact that like as a child, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't really have that male influence or that male, you know what I'm saying, teaching me or you know, the right stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no positive role models. I don't want no positive role models. Like I said, it was a bunch of friends, brothers that didn't know me.
So let me ask you this question. So with you not being raised by your father, what do you think would have been different in your life today than it would? And just assuming, because you don't know, I guess, even what type of man he was. You know, he could have been a kid, you know, could have been around and been terrible. You know what I'm saying? So God could have kept him out of your life for a reason. But just thinking of just a good dad. If he was around, like, what do you think could have probably been different? What do you think may be different? Because I know my brothers feel like a lot would have been different.
I think so. I think a lot would have been different because if he was a good father, he would have like guided me away from a lot of stuff. Even though I probably would have experienced some of it, but by just having like that male right there, and you know what I'm saying, and showing you and telling you, and like you know what I'm saying, and this is somebody that loves you. And that's you a part of, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I think it would have been much better because I didn't have nobody really to relate to in my household because I was only male.
So you think that you probably would have been like more or less in the streets maybe or whatever?
I think I would have been as far as on my way. I think I would have been further than what you know what I'm saying? But I guess this way God wanted me to be.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, I was looking for that guidance, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't really necessarily have it. You know what I'm saying? It was like a whole lot of shit I had to figure out on my own. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole lot of it. Like I had my uncle, but my uncle was pretty much a selfish type of person. It was all about him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like him teaching nobody, you know what I'm saying? His way of teaching, like, yeah, boy, I was the ladies' man, and all that dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, even though as a kid, when you get a person was like, oh yeah, that's cool. But it wasn't like he was showing me how to do, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. It's like he just telling me about how his experience. It's just like in a way he was like just showing off, you know what I'm saying? And that was my thing. And it's like I grew up dealing with a lot of older dudes in my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Because my grandma was so like, be around older people, you know what I'm saying? That teach you and everything, you know what I'm saying? But I was around a lot of older people that were teaching me negative shit. But you know what I'm saying? But they were teaching me, you know what I'm saying? So it was like real difficult, you know what I'm saying? And especially in relationships, you know what I'm saying? It's like I really couldn't go to my mother and talk about, you know, relationships and stuff like that. If I had like a dude responsible, like you said, a good father or whatever, that could like, well, boy, this is what you do, and you know, and all this is the type of woman you look for.
But guess what? You should have went to mom's though. I mean, you got your great wife that you have now, so everything happened for a reason. But you know, sometimes you go to a men don't know y'all can go to women. We can y'all know
I understand that now by having, you know, female friends and stuff like that. It's like you get everything on a female perspective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know what I'm saying, you in a relationship with a female, you know what I'm saying? Good information, not just fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Because some women
you wrong just
but you know what I'm saying? Some of them, you know what I'm saying, give you right. No, you wrong. That's fucked up. No, you don't do that shit.
And that was I would.
So it's good to have, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, the female perspective too. That's why it's so important to have the two parents raising a kid.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? That's the most important.
But you got us raising through text. Even like, I tell my kid's father now, it's like, it's crazy. We send text messages to each other about this, that, and the third about our child. Like, I'm not doing that. That's not how you raise a child. Like, not through text message. And
oh man,
seriously,
yeah,
it's not
right.
that everything is just so through.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And you know what? Just to go on something a little bit. That's why my co-host Sleazy say business shouldn't be done in text. You know what I'm saying? Text messages.
I'm a believer of that.
And I had something like done, a flyer or something, and man, this person was texting back and forth. And I wasn't like satisfied with, you know what I'm saying, they like the turnaround time and all that stuff.
Right.
But the only way I could contact this person was through text. And I thought about him, and he was like, business shouldn't be done through the text, you know what I'm saying, or through the internet and everything like that. So I feel you with parenting through texting is really,
Listen, we gotta get it together, y'all. And I know I'm not perfect either.
Yeah.
So that's why I say we gotta get it together.
And families need to spend more time with each other too.
Oh my
God. What
I'm
saying? They need to spend more time, you know what I'm saying, like, little outings and stuff like that, or just sit down and just
without all of that. And that's why
you know what I'm saying, just without phones and all the internet and all that
stuff. And they tell me that all the time, y'all. And we had a great time. Yesterday my niece did a cookout, and that was the first time in probably forever that my family, all of us was under the same roof, like all of us. Oh my gosh, except for my daughter Jada. But all of us, like all of my mother's children, all of it, like everybody, all of us, friends, and everybody was under the same roof, and she cried. Latrice cried. Shout out to you, Latrice. I want to give you a big shout out to you because you did a great job. Like, she cried so much. She was my grandmother was here to see it because that's important.
Yeah,
family at the end of the day, we're supposed to be all we have. Support. It don't always have to be about money. None of that. We need each other, like sisters and brothers. We need each other. Mothers, we need you. Fathers, for those who, we need y'all. We need each other. We supposed to stick together. And it said when you got outsiders, that shows so much more support and have your best interest at heart more than your own family. Not hurt, because I do get that a lot. You know what I'm saying? And we need each other at the end of the day. I'm sorry.
But like what they say, all family and blood. You know what I'm saying? All family and blood, because like a lot of people that I grew up with from Ohio and Red, 20 some odd years, you know what I'm saying, been knowing, like one of my friends, told you I've been knowing him since I was 6 years old. I'm 48. You know what I'm saying? So I've been knowing him all my life. And we still keep in contact today. Like Rock Boss, that's host on my show, man. He's a hook school guy. We've been knowing each other since we were like about 12, 13 years, you know what I'm saying? Plus years, and that's family, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, not even to go off topic, y'all, because it's supposed to be Father's Day, but I see you saying about the friendship things, and out of most of my girlfriends, I think it's 2 of them that I've had, like, that I'm kind of close with, like, not kind of that I'm close with, that I've known, we've been friends since, like 6th grade, something like that, 6th grade, since maybe I was like 13 years old. But isn't it, certain things happen, and it makes you question, like, is that my friend? You know what I'm saying? Certain things that they do, but
But you know what? That's what I learned like some years ago. Like the ones that's still around, or the ones that I still deal with.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like I had.
But I mean, even if they come with bullshit, it's
I had a friend. No, I had a friend where we was tight as I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? From today, we don't even say nothing to each other. You know what I'm saying? But I look back on us growing up. You know what I'm saying? And I see like certain things that, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't a friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Growing up, you know what I'm saying, you can see the things now. You know what I'm saying? Because if he was, we'd still be cool too. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It's just like little things, you know what I'm saying? It's like at that time, I guess when I was growing up, I had like self-esteem issues. But you know what I'm saying? But I was an ambitious type of person. I love music. You know what I'm saying? I love clothes and fashion and shit like that. I played sports and everything like that. But I was a shy type person. So I guess his way was like I was his peon.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna run. Like I was his peon. You know what I'm saying? This my peon. I was like the peon. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of, and then I'm like, for the sake of a friend, oh yeah, I'll, deal with this person,
Yeah.
he's cool,
Yeah,
he's cool.
absolutely.
No, he's degrading you and, what I'm saying, and looking at you as less than,
Right.
what you is, because that's his alternative motive. Yours is friendship, his was an alternative motive. That some people have that. You don't know, they come at you on the left, when you coming at them on the right.
Seriously. And I said, I was going to also say something about y'all. It's really said that I had put out if anybody wanted to nominate any father or whatever for like the best dad award, and it was like only one guy that got nominated, and it was about 12 women that nominated themselves. Which I wasn't going to respond to you guys. Sorry, because this was for fathers, and I feel like they don't do that. I don't see guys taking away that from us on Mother's Day. Even the ones, because there's a lot of deadbeat mothers out there, a lot more now today than it is almost fathers. Seriously.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like, that was just sad. I was like, wow, like that is really sad. That is really, really sad.
Yeah. Like really I said, it's like I guess it's just this ain't like, to me, powers to be just made it like rough like that. You know what I'm saying? Rough on the black man period. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, and then it's a lot to be a man too. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of and sometimes being a father, sometimes the other spouse puts a lot of pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you talking about fathers with the money and everything. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he's financially messed up at this point. Right. You know what I'm saying? But he's trying. You can't keep on pushing on him that he needs to do this, and then he go out there and do something wrong to get the money, and then he's locked up. And then that nigga locked up. He ain't doing, you know what I'm saying? Then then he's locked up. Then he can't really do nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like somebody had said before, communication. Communication, you know what I'm saying? And that's the key. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. That's with anything, because like when me and you don't communicate on something, I'll show them. It's like we all something don't go right. I'm telling you, that is so true. That is so true. When you're in your household, you don't communicate. That's when things, build up or things, messed up. So, like, communication is the big thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the big thing with everything. You know what I'm saying? Being a father, being a mother, being a kid, just or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Life work, friendships, all parts of our life. Well, thanks, Megan. Yeah, she was happy Father's Day. And she called me Chris. So she's from Hollander Ridge. Hollander Ridge. Yeah, right. Am I saying it right? I say Hollander Ridge. Yeah, okay. That's right. That's right. But yeah, y'all can call in at 410-500-2754 if y'all have something, you know what I'm saying, a father's story y'all want to talk about, or just talk about stuff in general. Because this show is just like, it's on Father's Day, but we just talk about different topics and stuff like that. Because mainly when we talk about one topic, we go into a whole lot of different things anyway. Yeah, we do. But you can catch us here every Sunday at 6 p.m. the Bmore Open podcast. You can email us at Bmore Open LLC at gmail.com. If you have anything, suggestions, or you want to be a guest on the show, or anything. Want any advertisement? People have hit me up for advertisement. We have been conversing, so I will definitely get back to y'all once me and Rome get our prices and everything squared away as far as what we want. Yeah. And also too, you can catch me on the GGI radio show from 1 to 3 every Saturday. Is you can go to theggiRadioshow.com and click the link and listen to our show. And I'm also going to be hosting a new show this Monday. It's called Hood Hop Street Anthem Morning Show. It's going to be on Hard Street Radio, and it's from 8 to 12. Shout out Rome, he's doing his thing, y'all. So I'm gonna put that link up there. It's another platform for artists, and I'm also launching out Juggernaut Radio, which plays nothing but like our old past shows from when we was on Hard Body and other things. And I'm gonna try to upload these podcasts that we playing on Juggernaut Radio, and also we trying to upload our SoundCloud and stuff like that with these episodes. We gotta get them together, get the audio together, and we can check them out. Y'all make sure y'all go follow us on YouTube, subscribe, but please, we need your subscriptions. That's all it is. It's one click of a button. Yeah. Just go on there and be more open. Shout out to all the podcasters, like, you know what I'm saying, like lip service, brilliant idiots. You know what I'm saying? And Joe Rogan, I ain't listening. I listen to him.
Yes,
you know what I'm
Normal Show. They
Yeah,
be
no, I
jumping.
never listen to that.
Yeah, I
You know
should
what I'm
be
saying?
jumping.
But shout out to the Breakfast Club, Hot 97, and all the 92 crew, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? But like to say about the Breakfast Club and all that, they have the real like influence as far as on us.
Big impact.
Like this, you know what I'm saying?
And they watching us.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. That's another thing too. You'd be surprised who be watching. You know what I'm saying? You watching. So if you're doing music or doing podcasts or whatever, keep it professional. You know what I'm saying? And keep y'all dream. Be consistent. That's
Definitely.
like every week we try to do this. You know what I'm saying? We had our little bumps in the road, but we pretty much on our way. You know what I'm saying? And also too, I'm gonna put it like this: we looking for a spot. If anybody know any commercial buildings or any suites or anything that you know what I'm saying that we can rent or whatever, hit us up with the info. Because we looking for a permanent spot. That's what she was just saying in here. Wrong, we need a permanent spot. We want it here, we doing it there. You know what I'm saying? Like last week we was at the Gold Room. Shout out to the Gold Room. And Cuddy, and I'm down on Hanover Street, 3704 Hanover Street. If y'all looking for a studio or a spot down there, holler at Cuddy down the Gold Room. We'll put his information on our pages and stuff like that. Shout out to him. That was a good experience. And Vontae.
Yeah, it's Vontae. We gonna get that little Houston and popping.
I didn't even know too many people know this young man.
He is so funny.
This young man knows a lot of people. Like you said, he had 182,000 followers on his page. I went to work. People like, yo, you was on the Vontae page. I'm like, dang, I feel like a superstar and all that. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? He was on our show, but it's like he was on the Vontae show.
Yeah, right,
you know
right.
But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. I'm glad he came through. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Definitely. We gonna have Sean too.
Oh yeah. I most definitely want to meet him.
He is so cool. A lot of y'all, if y'all YouTube bloggers like me, I'm a YouTube junkie. Y'all probably already know who say Sean Bradley is. If y'all don't, go check him out because he's awesome.
That's my friend. She said, I want to know what happened to the Mother's Day thing. Pamela.
Yeah, we have to count up the. Pam will always want to put us on the spot. Pam, what's happening, Pam?
yeah. She said.
We're gonna next Sunday we're gonna do it because we're gonna I'm gonna tell you because it was a lot of people that entered, of course, the Mother's Day thing, but they did it after the fact. They had done it after the fact, and if y'all remember, we had I think it was the week before Mother's Day and then the week of Mother's Day. That's when we were kind of on, because of me, had some kind of things going on personally. Yeah. So our shows wasn't, all the way on point. And I'm looking back and forth y'all again because I'm looking at different cameras. My head moving like a bobblehead. Yeah, we got it covered in here. Pam, we got you. I promise you. Because she thinks she's gonna be the winner because she did all the numbers. She did do a lot of numbers. Yeah. She did a lot of numbers. Okay, that's what's up. She did. She wrote on that. I guess they don't see me. That's what she said. We see you, Pam. We see you, Pam. She said, all right then. That's what's up though. But man, I like thanks for everybody for tuning in and checking us out, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're gonna try to bring y'all this every week. Ain't no try, we are gonna bring y'all this every week. But like I said, we looking for that building. That building, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we want to do like we're gonna start a building fund. Yes, bro. Y'all gonna donate, we're gonna start a building fund. But I do take these master podcast classes, and they do say, honestly, me and Ron probably, they tell you like to ask your subscribers and your viewers to donate like $1, $5 a month, and different stuff like that. But we definitely take anything. What you guys offer. That's one of the things on my Facebook. I got $5 See, that's awesome. Give $1, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. $1 a month. $1 a month. That's cool. Nothing. That'll help out. And then the thing about it though is like once this plateau grow, we gonna need more people. So that's employing, we gonna have employing people and stuff like that. Making a job market. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of person I am. Like on my job, there's a lot of people that believe in what I'm doing. Like, yo, boy, you gonna do it and all that.
y'all just don't know. Once I get up there, I'm coming back and reaching out.
Leaders
You know
build
what I'm
bridges,
saying?
not walls, as I
you know what
always
I'm saying?
say.
I'm reaching out to people. Everybody that really, you know what I'm saying, was there and supported whatever. I'm reaching out back to y'all. If there's any way I can help y'all, I'm gonna help. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I was raised. You know what I'm saying? That's,
Definitely
you know what I'm saying? That's just the way I was raised. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't just, you know, go on life and just, you know what I'm saying, forget about it. Like me and my wife was talking about last night, and I know she was like, I don't really want to say that. And I was like, do you really think, you know, stuff gonna start popping off? And she's like, yeah, I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make it. You gonna do it. But don't forget about me. I'm like, how the hell can I forget about you? You the reason why I got like another spark back in my life. At the point in time when I met my wife, I was at flatline. You know what I'm saying? And she the reason why all this stuff for me to believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like I had my mother and everything, but I never had nobody really to believe in me other than, you know what I'm saying, my mother. You know what I'm saying? And for somebody, you know what I'm saying, for her to come in my life and really believe in me, that's my motivation and everything. You know what I'm saying? Even you believing in me, you know what I'm saying, that we can do this thing. So, you know, people like that, all, you know, to me, is these people is counting on me.
You have
know
people that have your best interest.
Best interest, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, I can't let y'all down. You know what I'm saying? I can let nobody, especially, you know what I'm saying, my wife, I'm like, oh, hell no. You right there with me. You right there. Because you the reason why I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? You didn't, you know, downplay or nothing. You know how you have some people, oh, you can't do that. Like, that's a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? I heard people shit on people drink real quick. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
And then if you look at a lot of people's stories, everybody that's successful had that one person that told them that they wasn't going to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, all y'all kings need us queens for sure. And if y'all know on the chessboard, what we say, the queen is the most powerful piece. You know so y'all need that. Y'all need that because so I'm waiting for my king. God has got me prepared and together and ready for him.
Yeah. And I'm glad you said that, prepared, because that's another thing a lot of people saying, I'm looking for that person, I want that person, but is they good enough for that person when they come around?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they might not have a whole lot of bags, a whole lot of bullshit, and take that person right down.
So you know, I'm a good person.
No, I'm just saying in general, a lot of I heard that in life. I'm you know, when I'm dead man and shit, they run to the shit. You know what I'm saying?
All the way. All the way.
As soon as they get him, they done ran his ass in the ground. He just as fucked up as them now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, that was one thing I could say an example, like, for us growing up, that I wish I had a male to say them little analogies or make me think about that, because, you know, when you're growing up, you're thinking one way of things when you hear it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you hear it from people that really don't know stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
or really don't care. You know, because some people don't want to see you happy.
Yeah, true.
You know? A lot of people don't want to see you happy, so they're going to continue to encourage you with that negative information.
My parents said, don't rush it. You will be there.
I know.
Sometime.
Thank
God
you.
got you.
Thank you. God definitely got me.
Yeah.
Definitely got me.
Well, we counting down on the Instagram. Instagram will most definitely let you know that you've only been on there for an hour.
Right.
We're gonna let you know. So we're gonna just talk it out until, you know what I'm saying, to the minute and everything.
We thank y'all again for all of your support. We definitely get bigger. People are definitely watching. People definitely reach out to us. Like, y'all have no idea. Like, y'all gonna see. We can show y'all better not. We can tell y'all.
Yeah. And I like to say shout out to my co-hosts, Sean Wilson and Tyrone Fleming, that do the GTI radio show with me. I like to shout out to my co-hosts right here, Rolanda. You know what I'm saying? We do a lot of stuff behind the scenes and trying to get get the show together and take it to the next level. And I just applaud my team. You know what I'm saying? My team is working hard. You know what I'm saying? Everybody playing their role. You know what I'm saying?
We applaud you too, bro.
I put it like this: we like Voltron. You know what I'm saying? We like Voltron. You know what I'm saying? Voltron ain't no good without the 5 lines. So, you know what I'm saying? We almost like, matter of fact,
and y'all listen out to 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4. It's 4. Look, it's 4.
Yeah, 4.
But y'all too, listen out. We got something that we trying to get together for the summer. Happen. Y'all just listen out. I don't want to go too much into detail or whatever, but y'all stay tuned for that for the end of this summer.
Yeah. And on that note, I thank y'all for tuning in.
Happy Father's Day.
And yeah, happy Father's Day to everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. And really, yeah, the fifth line is our fans.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's the fifth.
Like Wendy, she called her co-host, her guest, her co-host too.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So yeah, we complete.
Y'all help us out.
But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, and y'all can watch this again on Bmore Open Podcast, Facebook, and also on YouTube, and also on Instagram, and yeah, what else we at? Oh, and
the GTI Radio Show.
Yeah, the GTI Radio Show, and we upload the audio so we can have that on SoundCloud and
Periscope,
Periscope and everything like that. So thank y'all for tuning in, and see y'all next week. Which we ain't come up with what we're gonna do next week, but we
because we trying to come up with something special. It's the 10th show. We got
the 10th show,
nice.
Yeah, it's
something
crazy.
A little special.
I remember the first show.
Right. What was the first show about? You remember? Let's try to tell you real quick before we go out. What was it about? He said, "Remember? Look, I put him on the spot, y'all.
Yeah, you got
I got him. Come on, tell me."
Yeah, now you tell him. Hope did we?
Because we talk about so much.
Yeah. I think we were talking about Baltimore City.
About the children.
About the children and guns.
Should we teach our children how to carry guns?
That was our
and
first
that
show.
Was nice.
That was our first
and
show.
We haven't done a show in a while too about it, guys. Just with you and I.
Yeah. And that was our first show.
Yeah.
That was first show. But thank y'all for tuning in, and see y'all.
Enjoy your day. Be safe.